And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the M&M Center inside the Whitney Rink inside the M&M Center. We are live here for you for some Sheridan Hawk 19U ladies hockey here tonight. They're taking on Yellowstone, represented by the Ice House. Welcome to the game here. We're about ready to get going, and we just had our first face-off on the night. Sheridan's immediately going to be on the attack into the offensive zone. They're going to have a shot that goes a little bit wide, and then another shot that hits right in front of the Yellowstone goaltender, who will stop play. It is Aspen Alexander in goal for Yellowstone here tonight. And it is on Sheridan's side in goal tonight is Brian Charlie Boys. Now we have the puck, one face-off, one by Sheridan, into the offensive zone. Still in the offensive zone, Sheridan Hawks controlling it. Looking for an opening here as they center the puck. Centering pass and goes a little bit wide of the intended target. That would have been a great pass to put a slotted one in there. I think it was Riley Mudd that was sitting down there looking for that pass. It goes a little bit wide, still up against the walls here in the offensive zone for Sheridan. And a pass that goes a little bit wide is going to settle up behind the goaltender for Yellowstone, and now Yellowstone's going to come forward, get into the neutral zone, and try to find an offensive possession of their own. They will skate into the offensive area, and now the offensive attack is broken up here by Avery Nykirk. She's going to get a hold of it, just skate forward. One of the better skaters on this Sheridan team. She's into the offensive zone, going to try to pass one forward into the central area. It goes a little bit high and wide as well, has to skate it out towards the boards. The receiver of that one then is sent into the neutral zone by Yellowstone, and we're going to have a reset here. And it's down behind the front side, or the goaltender, and a shot on target at the centering pass is knocked away and then stopped by Yellowstone. Aspen Alexander on the save there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, a bit of a quick start here today as we are underway. We'll have this game tonight, and then the Hawks will take on Yellowstone again tomorrow, bright and early, 9 a.m., brought to you by the Ice House. As we are back underway after the face-off. 14:30 to go here in this one, in this first period. As into the offensive zone once again, Sheridan. A shot on target, that time by McKenna Bales. It's knocked away, and up against the wall. Yellowstone will get control of it and skated into the neutral zone. Now they'll have an offensive attack of their own as it's skated forward. A shot on target, but knocked away by Charlie Boys. Knocked away up against the boards, then into the neutral zone by the Sheridan defenders. And now they'll skate forward into the offensive zone, but then lose control of the puck as it's flipped back into the neutral zone, and now Sheridan will gain control of it into their own defensive end. Mowry will have it, skating around the backside. A bad pass, though, and it's grabbed by one of the Yellowstone players, but then knocked away this time by a Sheridan defender. And then taking control of, trying to get it out of the neutral zone. Doesn't do it successfully, but now Sheridan will get control of it once again. It's Alexander with it. She'll send it around the boards, trying to find one of her teammates up against the boards to get it into the neutral zone, but still in the offensive area for Yellowstone. This time, a clearance by Alexander. It's going to be an icing, but they're just trying to switch players here. So we'll get an icing call. We'll get a full, fresh set of players here for Sheridan. As the faceoff will be in the Yellowstone offensive area. And faceoff won by Sheridan, but puck still kind of in a neutral area. Now Yellowstone's going to come away with it. Looking for a centering pass, actually a shot on target, but it's blocked. Not on target, shot blocked by one of the Sheridan defenders. That was Nykirk once again, sent into the neutral zone. Now Sheridan's going to have it in the offensive area. Going to have a little bit of a breakaway here. It's centering pass, but goes a little wide and up against the boards. And Sheridan will try to recover here. Now it's still in the neutral zone. It went into the neutral zone, I believe. As Nykirk moving forward with it. She falls down with the puck, but the puck's still flying around in front of the goal. If you're Yellowstone, you want to get rid of it out of there, but Sheridan's still in position. He skates towards the boards, and now a centering pass and a shot on target, and it is scored! Nykirk, I believe, with the assist. I think the goal will go to... I'll get a name here in just a second. I thought I saw the number, but I could be wrong here. I think it was Nykirk with the assist, and I believe Willow Coltisco has the goal, but we'll get the official word here in just a second. The puck was just kind of bouncing errantly around in the central position, right where you don't want it to be if you're Yellowstone, and Sheridan takes advantage of it. Face off, won by Sheridan. Alexander with the puck, going to pass it forward into the neutral zone, and immediately Sheridan on the attack once again. Centering pass here, another shot on target, this time saved by Alexander. Good save there, Aspen Alexander. Face-off, won by Sheridan. It's up against the boards, still in the offensive zone. Sheridan looking for an opportunity. A shot on target, blocked by one of the defenders for Yellowstone. The defender's going to bring it all the way forward, look for an opening here. Good skating here by Corso. And a shot on target is scored. Goes off the back of Charlie Boys, I believe, is what happened there. That was a nice attack there by Yellowstone. That was basically the defense by, I just snuck it by, Josie Corso is the one who scored it. She had the block and then came all the way down on the opposite side and scored the goal. Skated it down herself and put it bar down behind Charlie Boy. So immediately some high scoring, some quick scoring by both teams, and Yellowstone will come away with the face-off. They're going to immediately be in the offensive zone once again. Coming around, still up against the boards. Now behind the goaltender, centering pass. A good pass here at the center, but not a great shot. It's knocked away by Charlie Boys. Charlie Boys, good defense here. Charlie Boys knocking it down and gets it out to one of her defenders, who's able to get it up against the board. Still in the offensive zone for Yellowstone, though, and Yellowstone's going to come away with it once again. Some good skating, a backhand, but it is knocked away by Charlie Boys, who holds on to it to get a face-off. Brienne Charlie Boys. Mudd up the face-off. She wins the face-off. Coltis going to come away with it and send it around the boards towards Akers on the far side. Gets it into the neutral zone for a teammate. I believe that's Alexander over there. She's going to skate forward into the offensive area. Leave it for one of her teammates as well, but bounces off the stick a little errantly, and it goes behind the Yellowstone goaltender. We'll get it reset. Still in the offensive zone for Sheridan, though. And a shot that goes off the post. Not a powerful shot, just kind of slotted one in there, but it bounces off the post. Goes into the neutral zone now as Yellowstone gets it out of their defensive end. And now Sheridan comes away with it in the neutral zone. Good defensive effort there. And they get into the offensive area. Up against the boards, though, no real offensive attack right now for Sheridan. And it's going to come out into the neutral zone into the puck of Maury, and we're going to get an offsides call, I believe, against Sheridan as it was sent back into the offensive zone past the blue line, and one of the Sheridan offensive players was creeping forward. So we'll get a face-off. For Yellowstone, the goal scorer there, Josie Corso, she has been the premium points getter for this team. She got 46 points on the season, 36 goals, 10 assists. So now 37 goals, 10 assists on the year. Make it 47 points. She will be the player to watch for this Yellowstone team against Sheridan. Sheridan has the face-off here. They have the puck down in the offensive end. Josie Corso is the one that will break it up and then send it all the way down to the opposite side. We'll get an icing call against Yellowstone on that, so we'll have a face-off on the opposite side. 10 minutes and 7 seconds to go here in this first period. 1-1 game. As Josie Corso comes off the ice for Yellowstone, and Sheridan's ready to go. And Sheridan won the face-off. Immediate shot, but goes a little bit wide of the target. Still in the offensive zone. Nobody with real control of it yet until Yellowstone comes away with it, tries to send it down on the boards, but it's stopped by Sheridan. Then a centering pass is sent behind the goaltender, and a shot was sent on target, but it's stopped by Alexander in between the pipes. So Aspen Alexander, Yellowstone goaltender, already pretty busy here to start this game. She's probably got 5 or 6 saves already to start this one, maybe a little bit more. As the faceoff is technically won by Sheridan, but goes a little bit errant. Sheridan will come away with it. A shot on target, be knocked down by Aspen Alexander. She's just going to get on top of it as well. Sheridan doing the thing that they love to do, just sending shots down and hoping to have somebody down there by it for the rebound. We're going to get a full change here for Sheridan. Well, Bale's back on the ice. Nykirk, it looks like, as well. Couple others. Get names as we continue going forward here as the puck is sent into the neutral zone. Nykirk's going to come down and get control of it, send it up against the boards, down to her teammate, McKenna Bales. Still in the defensive area, though, as it was saved by Josie Corso from going out into the neutral zone. Yellowstone with control of it, and now it's sent into the neutral zone by good defense from one of the Sheridan players. McKenna Bale's going to try to get control of it. She does not do it successfully, and it's sent back into the neutral zone by a Yellowstone player. They're going to try to come forward, get into the offensive zone, not do it successfully. Sheridan going to get control of the puck, and still with control of the puck in the neutral zone. Somebody slips it, one of the Sheridan players slips it, falls, and gets control of the puck and sends it to one of her teammates. It was Bateman there who fell in the neutral zone and got it to one of her teammates, but then one of the Yellowstone players gets it in the neutral zone, sends it down into the offensive area, and it will be called for icing, so we'll get a reset. That was kind of a chaotic little couple of seconds there in the middle part of the rink. That ends in an icing call against Yellowstone, so Sheridan will have a face-off opportunity in the offensive area. 8:50 to go here in this first period. And the face-off is won by Sheridan. We're going to have an immediate shot. Goes on target but saved. Glove save for Aspen Alexander. Pretty easy save there. Not the hardest shot we'll see of the night. This is Mowry with the shot there. She'll have better shots later on for sure. And another face-off won by Sheridan. Another good shot, but this time, again, blocked by Alexander. Josie Corso comes away with it for Yellowstone, tries to send it in the neutral zone, does so successfully. Now Sheridan's going to come away with it in the neutral zone, and they will have an attack moving forward, skating into the offensive area, and then broken up by Josie Corso, who's going to try to outskate one of the Sheridan defenders. Josie Corso going to come down and do it successfully. A shot on target, but knocked away by Charlie Boys. Corso clearly showing she is the player to watch for Yellowstone. Sheridan going to come away with an opportunity here, though, as the missing defender. Corso, one of the defenders for Yellowstone, so she skated all the way down and left an opening opportunity for Sheridan to kind of counterattack. We got a shot on target, but it was knocked away by Aspen Alexander, and we will get a stoppage in play. There's no whistle, but now there's a whistle. They both kind of, Aspen Alexander kind of stopped without the whistle blowing, and then the whistle was blown up. She got back on top of it. So 7:53 to go here in this first period. Still 1-1 game. And Josie Corso, she's the offensive attacker for this team, but she technically plays defense. It looks like in a lot of the sets that they're running. So whenever she breaks out on an attack like that, she's kind of leaving a little bit of the back end opening, or a little of the back end open for attack from Sheridan. Faceoff is won by Sheridan, but it's sent into their own defensive area, so they'll have to reset here. And they will try to get an offensive attack going, but Yellowstone steals the puck in the offensive area, sends a centering pass, but it's knocked away by Sheridan, and they'll have a 3-on-2 opportunity here for Sheridan. They skate into the neutral zone, looking for a centering pass, and falling down was the puck handler. I didn't see who the name was. I apologize. I'll get that here in just a second, but goes up against the wall. Still in the offensive zone for Sheridan, though. They have an opportunity up against the boards. Now Yellowstone will come away with it. They'll skate into the neutral zone, and now it's going to be a one-on-one here for Charlie Boys against the Yellowstone defender, and a shot that goes off the post. Just missed a goal opportunity there. That was a one-on-one that had goal written all over it, but Story McCognelli, if you believe is how you say her name, she just ripped it off the post a little bit. Kind of a backhand slapped off the post. that did not go in. So it's a 1-1 game still in the defensive area of Yellowstone. Now they're skating forward, and we'll get an offsides call as we had a player that was past the blue line for Yellowstone. It would have been a one-on-one opportunity once again, but I think maybe somebody was hurt down in this offensive area for Yellowstone or something, but she was past the blue line, and that brought up the offensive call, or the offsides call, excuse me. 6:36 to go here in this first period. And the faceoff is won by Sheridan. It's going to be sent into the neutral zone and into the offensive area. It's going to be a race for the puck, and it's won by Yellowstone. They'll try to get control of it in their own defensive area. Going to be a little bit difficult, though. There's lots of Sheridan Hawk players around the puck right now. Now Sheridan's going to get control of it. They're in the offensive zone, and they'll look for an opportunity to put a puck on the net, and a shot that's knocked away. It'll go up against the netting behind the goal. So we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone for Sheridan. As the referee will skate over, get a different puck because it got stuck up there in the netting. And now we'll reset. Face-off in the offensive zone of Sheridan. And face-off won by Sheridan in the offensive area. A shot on target, knocked away by Alexander, but on the rebound, a shot and score! That will go down as an assist for Avery Nykirk once again, as it was a shot on target that came off the rebound and a goal scored. And the goal was scored by Riley Mudd with the goal there. So assist by Avery Nykirk, goal by Riley Mudd, and it's a 2-1 game now with Sheridan leading. And on the faceoff, Sheridan wins it once again. It'll come to Avery Nykirk, the left defenseman. And she'll try to send it forward to one of her attackers, but goes a little bit errant, and it'll go into the hands of Josie Corso, who has it now in the defensive area. She'll just send it up against the net for a faceoff. 5:44 to go, 2-1 lead for Sheridan in this first period. Again, we're brought to you by the Ice House here tonight. Head over to the Ice House, get yourself something to drink in between intermissions, something like that, after the game as well. We'll have enough time here after the game to go head over there. Hetty's Pizza is over there as well now. You can have Fresh Prince of Steaks, the Bakehouse, and Stanley's Coffee and Ice Cream. A bunch of different stuff you can do. Penalty Box Bar, as always. You can head over there after the game, before the game, in between intermissions as well if you'd like. Head over there, get yourself a drink, something to eat, and then come on back over and watch some great Sheridan Hawk and Lady Hawk hockey here tonight. Lady Hawks have control of the puck into the offensive zone after the face-off, and goes up against the wall as Sheridan tries to find an opportunity here up behind the goaltender now. Sheridan, or Yellowstone, with control of it, but still can't get it out of their own zone. It is up against the wall with Sheridan in control of it, and still in the offensive area, just up against the blue line now, and sent again up behind the goaltender. Sheridan going to come away with it once again, and they're just kind of sending it. Both teams sending it up against the wall, trying to find an opportunity to either get rid of it or send her a pass. And now Sheridan's going to have an opportunity to send her a pass, but then again, once again, knocked away by Josie Corso and Yellowstone's defense. And now Sheridan's going to come away with it in the offensive zone, look for an opportunity to have a shot out wide a little bit, and a centering pass knocked away again by the defender for Yellowstone, now sent into the neutral zone by Yellowstone, and Sheridan will have to reset. They will get control of the puck. Haswell with it. She'll skate around and look for a set-up opportunity for one of her offensive players. A good pass all the way down to the other offensive side, and Alexander's going to have it here and look for an opening. A centering pass and a shot on target knocked away by Alexander. Good job there. Lost sight of it a little bit, and it's sent past her again, and it's up under Alexander. They're fighting for it, and now we'll get a stoppage in play as Alexander is in control of it and on top of it, so that will stop the action. That was a great pass by Haswell to send it forward through the neutral zone to her attacker. Just went past the blue line as the puck was hitting her stick. And that allowed an offensive attack that was nearly produced a goal. In the offensive zone, face-off won by Sheridan. And now stopped by Yellowstone. They're going to send it all the way down from the defensive area, and we will get an icing call against Yellowstone, so we'll have a reset, another face-off in that exact same spot. 3:55 to go here in this first period. 2-1 lead for Sheridan. The face-off this time won by Yellowstone, and it's sent into the neutral zone. And Sheridan will reset as Yellowstone, with a pretty aggressive forecheck, is going to get control of it now from the neutral zone, send it into their offensive area. But now it's sent into the neutral zone by Alexander of Sheridan. And still in the neutral zone, both teams battling for it. Yellowstone will send it into their offensive area, but nobody there really. It was kind of just a clearance, if you will, out of the neutral zone. Now Sheridan's going to come away with it. McKenna Bales with it, moving forward into the offensive area, centering pass, but goes a little bit too wide of her intended target. Now it's up against the walls, near side into the corner and behind the goaltender, and then a centering pass, but it's too many sticks there to get anything of value out of it. And now Josie Corso is going to come away with it for Yellowstone. She's going to skate forward, try to do the thing that she does best, skate forward and find an opening, but knocked away by a Sheridan defender. It's McKenna Bales with it now in the neutral zone. She'll send it forward and back into the offensive zone and just kind of clear it so that we can get a new, fresh set of legs for multiple Hawks out onto the ice. And a reset will allow Yellowstone to come forward out of the neutral zone with an opportunity. Good pass there, but not capitalized on by Yellowstone. Sent a little too wide. Nykirk's going to come with it for Sheridan. She's going to skate into the neutral zone and into the offensive area, looking for an opportunity. Centering pass, but she's behind the net here. And a centering pass that sits a little wide. And now Sheridan, now with the centering pass in the offensive area, but shot goes a little wide. And now Yellowstone will come away with it. Sheridan battling up against the boards, centering pass there, but knocked away again by Yellowstone. Yellowstone covering the center part of the ice pretty well so far. Just a couple of rebounds that have gone a little wide and allowed one of these Sheridan players to get on top of it and then score a goal. But for the most part, doing a pretty good job at covering the center of the ice. Now Yellowstone with control of the puck. They're going to send it all the way down. We're going to get an icing call on that one. And we'll get another fresh set of legs here for both teams. Sheridan will have a face-off in the offensive zone, in their offensive zone. Face-off won by Sheridan, centered, but knocked away by Yellowstone as they try to get it out into the neutral zone, but don't do it successfully. And Sheridan will have an opportunity here as it's up against the boards. Now Josie Corso is going to come away with it for Yellowstone. She's going to skate forward, look for an opening, and into the offensive area. Pretty good centering pass, but knocked away by Alexander. I think that was Alexander. I might be wrong about that. I apologize. Now Sheridan into the offensive area. And it was, Juniper Koltiska is the one who knocked that centering pass away. But now Sheridan within the offensive zone, looking for an opportunity. A shot went sent a little wide. Both teams battling for it up against the boards behind goal. Now Sheridan with control of it. Takes a shot. Knocked away once again by Yellowstone. Another shot sent forward, but this time saved by Aspen Alexander, who will hold it in her trapper. And we will reset once again. Got 42.2 seconds left here in this first period. Again, we won't have an intermission in between first and second periods. We'll just have an intermission in between second and third. So right at the end, it'll basically be a long timeout, if you will, and then we'll continue the game with the second period. As we get going here, Yellowstone with the face-off. Actually, Sheridan with the face-off win. They'll have control of it. Sent up by the blue line. Centering pass. And a shot opportunity knocked away by Alexander once again, and it goes up into the net. And we'll have another face-off in the offensive zone. Face-off won by Sheridan. We'll have a shot on target and stopped again by Alexander. We're having lots of face-offs in the offensive zone. And we'll have another one here. We'll get you the shots on target once the period ends here. They'll update us. And now, face-off won by Sheridan. Nykirk with the puck. Another shot on target, knocked away again by Alexander, but bouncing around in the center area on the rebound, but knocked away once again by these Yellowstone defenders. Again, covering the center part of that ice pretty well so far. Lots of stuff going up against the wall as Yellowstone with it here. And now it is end of period. So that will run out the clock, and that will end the first period with a score of 2-1 as we head into the second period. For the most part, a pretty clean half for Sheridan. Only allowed one goal, and it was off of not very many shots on target. That was basically the first shot on target that goal came from as well. And then since then, they've pretty much locked down this Yellowstone offensive attack. They haven't had a lot of offensive opportunities in this defensive area for Sheridan. We'll flip sides now, so we'll get a lot more action on this side of the rink, hopefully, with Sheridan and their attack so far. Sheridan with 24 shots on target in that first period, and Yellowstone with 6. So 24 shots on target, 2 goals to show for it for Sheridan. 6 shots on target and 1 goal to show for it for Yellowstone. So for the most part, pretty good job by the, Yellowstone's goaltender, Aspen Alexander. Pretty good job for the most part at stopping a lot of those shots, and the Sheridan defense to not allow a lot of offensive opportunities for Yellowstone in that attacking area for Yellowstone. So 2-1 lead for the Hawks. We're just about ready to go here with this second period. Again, head over to the Ice House. We're presented by the Ice House. Head over there in between games. We'll have the Sheridan Hawks, after this. We won't be broadcasting that, but that's who's next up here at the Whitney Rink inside the M&M Center. It's a big game here tonight for them. And in between those games, you can head over to the Ice House Penalty Box Bar. You can head over, get some Stanley's Coffee and Ice Cream. Hetty's Pizza in there now as well. You can head to the Bakehouse. You can get a Philly cheesesteak. You just go a whole 4-course meal if you wanted to head over to the Ice House. Go and do that in between games, after the games, anything in between, and they'll set you up with anything you could possibly want to sustain your energy, if you will, over at the Ice House. So we're just about ready to go. Brianna Charlie boys getting into goal here. Last one we're waiting on, and now we are ready to go with this second period. 16 minutes on the clock, and the face-off, center ice, won by Yellowstone is who it'll go to, but a not great pass. Well, here, not a great pass by one of the Sheridan area defenders, and now we'll get a one-on-one opportunity, and sent a little bit wide from Yellowstone, and now Sheridan going to be on the attacking end into the neutral zone with an opportunity here. And moving forward, pass back to Akers. I believe it was Koltiska, or no, Riley Mudd, who had the puck initially, who passed it back to Akers. McKenna Bale's going to have it here. Look for a pass opportunity right at Hendricks' feet, but miss. And then a shot that goes right at Aspen Alexander and is smothered. And we'll have another reset. Excuse me, that was Mowry with that centering pass. So face-off here on the attacking in for Sheridan. Yellowstone's going to come away with it, and they'll just try to get rid of it. Not do it successfully up against the board. Sheridan has a defender over there covering that spot. Hendricks going to come up with it up against the boards behind goal here. Sheridan still with control of the puck. Opportunity to try to center a pass here, but now Corso going to come away with it. Look for somebody on her team to find an opening. Not do it successfully. Good forecheck there by Koltiska to get control of it in the offensive end and center a pass, but nothing doing there. Another shot on target, but knocked away one of the blockers of, goes off one of the blockers of Alexander. Up against the wall now. The puck is sent all the way around to Mowry on the other side. Mowry's going to send it all the way back down once again as well. Looking for Akers up against the wall. Still in this offensive zone. Sheridan now with it in control. Looking for a centering pass. Finds a centering pass, but saved by Aspen Alexander. Shot by, I believe, Koltiska, who put that shot on. Just tried to kind of flick one in there, but it was saved, glove save by Aspen Alexander. And again, we'll have another face-off in this offensive zone for Sheridan. And the face-off up against the boards, kind of a neutral face-off. Yellowstone's going to come away with it with control of the puck, and they'll try to get it out of their defensive area once again. skating around looking for an opening. Still looking for an opening, still in the defensive area, but has control of the puck. Yellowstone now gets it into the neutral zone. And this is a one-man show here by Yellowstone, that Yellowstone defender. Get you a name on that. That was Story McCognail. Again, and this time in the neutral zone, it's sent all the way down to the defensive area, and we'll get an icing call against Sheridan. So Story and Josie have been the offensive juggernauts, if you will, for this Yellowstone team throughout the season. 47 points in total for Josie Corso for Yellowstone, and in total 30 points for Story. Now an offensive attack for Sheridan after the faceoff, looking for an opportunity here. That's Koltiska with the puck, centers a pass. Haswell can't control it. It bounces a little bit errantly off her stick. And now Yellowstone will try to get rid of it. Yellowstone's going to have control of it. Corso here with it, and she'll send it into the neutral zone all the way down. See if it gets into icing territory. They're not going to call it. It looks like it was, they're going to say it bounced off of one of these Sheridan Lady Hawk sticks. And now Sheridan going to come up with it into the neutral zone with full control. Center a pass into the offensive zone past the blue line. Opportunity here. Errant pass there. And now it will be controlled by Yellowstone. Corso's going to have it here. She's going to skate forward, show off her skating ability. And now, but Sheridan gets on top of it, stops the attack rather quickly, and Sheridan will get control of it into the defensive area, send it back into the neutral zone. Josie Corso will skate back, get control of it, look for a teammate, and finds one up into the neutral zone by the blue line. Look for an opportunity, find an opportunity, goes wide of the net, looking to try to bounce it off the boards and find one of her teammates down there, but doesn't do it successfully. Now Sheridan will come away with it, and it's skating forward. A shot on target, glove save. Once again, that was Beitman with the shot, but again, another good glove save by Alexander. Nicely done by Aspen Alexander once again, using her trapper. Grab it and hold on to it. Now face off in this offensive zone once again of Sheridan. And the face-off this time won by Yellowstone. Blevins with it for Yellowstone. She'll send it up the side of the boards. And Nykirk's going to come away with it for Sheridan. And Nykirk using some good moves. Shot goes wide, a little bit high and wide. And now a save by Aspen Alexander as well, as Beitman tried to backhand one in, but not enough power on it. And Aspen Alexander able to scoop it up. We'll get another reset here. And a face-off, 12-12 to go here in this second period. As the face-off is won by Yellowstone, and they'll send it into the neutral zone. Sheridan will have to reset. Nykirk with the puck, showing off some good stick moves. Now Nykirk will skate forward with it, try to find a centering pass. She finds one, but it's knocked away by Yellowstone. Beitman will get control of it. She'll send a centering pass that way, but it goes all the way wide into the boards. We got two Beitmans on the ice right now. 83 and 23 for Sheridan, as this one will go from the neutral zone, and I think that'll be called as offsides, as I think Avery Nykirk tried to send it forward and keep it in the offensive zone, but it would already pass the blue line. So 2-1 lead still for Sheridan. 11:45 to go in this second period. Sheridan comes away with the face-off in the neutral zone, skating forward is Beitman. A good centering pass to McKenna Bales, who will take a shot, but again, good glove save by Aspen Alexander. And she's sticking her glove out there and just snagging them right now. Not allowing those rebounds. If you're Sheridan, you kind of want to start, I think, maybe aiming for those blockers, trying to get those rebounds again, because that is how you scored both of those goals in this game. Face-off, won by Yellowstone. Try to send it forward, but Sheridan gets on top of it, and they'll send it still into the offensive zone up against the boards. Sheridan going to try to keep control of it by the blue line, and they do successfully. Shot on target, but goes off the blocker of Alexander. It goes wide into the boards on the far side of the ice. Juniper Koltiska going to come away with it. Look for an opportunity. Another shot, but this one goes wide as well. One of the Sheridan Hawks lost their stick. gets control of it. Now it's up against the boards. Yellowstone will have it, and they will skate forward, try to get rid of it into the neutral zone. They do it successfully. Now Josie Corso will have it, and knocked away there by Sheridan. She was looking for a shot opportunity up against the boards in the defensive zone of Sheridan. And they will reset here, looking for an opportunity, and Nykirk will skate into the neutral zone, look for one of her teammates. Goes right at the feet of one of her teammates. Couldn't get their stick on it. I think it was Koltiska there who was looking for it. Excuse me, Kiesling who was looking for it. Into the neutral zone once again. Sheridan has control of the puck as they look to get into the offensive zone. They do successfully. Nykirk with it and knocked away by one of the Sheridan area defenders. Nykirk is going to get on top of it, though, behind the goal and look for an opportunity to pass one of her teammates, but doesn't do it successfully. And now Yellowstone will come away with it. Josie has it here. Josie Corso has it here. She's going to move forward and centered in the area. Look for a shot, but goes a little bit wide here. I think that was deflected by one of the Hawks, the Lady Hawks. And now still in the defensive area for Sheridan. We'll look to get rid of it. Still got 10 minutes to go, just under 10 minutes to go in this second period. We're going to have an opportunity here for Sheridan. It's sent all the way down, but Josie Corso will have it now. She skates all the way down and gets on top of that puck in the defensive zone, but Sheridan gets on top of it as they try to send it away. Doesn't do it successfully. But again, now Yellowstone will have it into the neutral zone, now into the offensive area. Centering pass intercepted by Sheridan. Sheridan going to come forward with it now. And another nice centering pass, but bounce off the stick errantly. Riley Mudd had the opportunity there. Now she will try to look for an opportunity in the center. And a shot on target, and it goes in. Wow. That was kind of a snipe. Akers with it. And just kind of sends it up and into the bar down above the right shoulder of Aspen Alexander. Yeah, just kind of not even by the shoulder. It was kind of by the hips of Alexander. Just saw the opening, took a shot at it, and it goes in. That was Mallory Akers on that goal. And now after the goal, face-off won by Sheridan. Immediately into the offensive zone. 3-1 lead, looking to expand on it here. Just under 9 minutes to go here for the Lady Hawks. Now Sheridan will have it. Hendricks in the offensive zone. Tries to find a centering pass, but goes a little bit wide. Can't find her teammate. And now Sheridan with control, or Yellowstone with control of it. They'll send it down into the neutral zone and out of the danger of the offensive zone. Still in the neutral zone. Sheridan with control of it. They're trying to find an opportunity. One of the skaters for Sheridan Falls was Akers. Just scored that goal. Skates fell out a little bit from under her, but still gets control of it. Sheridan gets control of it. And coming forward with the puck here is Mallory. She skates in between a couple Yellowstone defenders, looking for one of her Sheridan teammates to get into the center of the ice. And now Josie Corso will come away with it. But two defenders get on top of Corso and are able to knock it away. And now a centering pass opportunity for Koltiska, but knocked away by a Yellowstone defender once again. Sheridan still with control of the puck, though. Sent up against the boards. Now we're going to have a race for the puck up against the boards. Sheridan comes away, or Sheridan does come away with it, but then a pass intercepted by Yellowstone. Still in the offensive area. Puck's up against the boards. Both teams battling for it, trying to get control. As the puck is sent into the neutral zone by Yellowstone, but Sheridan will hop on top of it and get control. They'll skate forward and again look for an opportunity. Still up against the boards, though, in the offensive zone. And now a shot on target goes off the back of the net, and Alexander will basically sit on it. It was Gold who took that shot. And it went off the back of the net and kind of bounced in that awkward area by the post. And Aspen Alexander was able to get on top of it and stop play. Abigail Gold, the one who took that shot. 3-1 lead for the Lady Hawks. 7:25 to go here in this second period. Face-off won by Sheridan. They'll get control of it and try to find a pass, but it's sent up against the back of the neck, or the net, excuse me. And Sheridan still with control of it, looking for a centering opportunity. Now Yellowstone's going to get it out into the neutral zone. And now try to get control of it. It's sent back into the offensive zone for Sheridan, but now Yellowstone will get on top of it once again. And now Sheridan will get control of it back into the offensive zone. Centering opportunity here for Sheridan. There's Gold, Abigail Gold with it once again, looking to find one of her teammates. Now it's up against the boards. And Yellowstone just trying to get it out of their own area. Now a centering pass, but sent wide by Blevins for Yellowstone. And now Yellowstone will get on top of it, and now they'll try to find an offensive opportunity. They're into the offensive zone, and a shot knocked away by Charlie Boys off the stick, sounded like, off her stick. Into the air, and now Sheridan will come away with it. It's Alexander with the puck. She'll send a pass, try to get into the offensive zone by the blue line, and successfully does. One of her teammates, it's Haswell with it. It goes off for the blocker of Alexander as it's bouncing around in the front of the goal, and a shot is scored. Abigail Gold goes right in between the 5-hole of Alexander, as the puck was kind of just bouncing around a little bit in that blue area. A shot was sent by, I think it was Beitman who had it, who sent that shot. It popped into the air and landed right in front of Alexander, and Abigail Gold was able to win the battle in front of the net and send one right in between the 5-hole. And that finds the back of the net, and that will make it a 4-1 game here in this second period. So now Sheridan with the puck in their own defensive zone after the goal to make it a 4-1 game, back into the neutral zone. Both teams up against the boards trying to get control of the puck to have an opportunity. Yellowstone's going to come away with it. It's still in the neutral zone, though. And now Sheridan's going to come away with it. McKenna Bales with it here. Again, looking for a centering pass. A shot on target, and it goes in between the 5-hole once again, right off the leg of Aspen Alexander. She's disappointed in herself for that one because I think she was expecting a centering pass, and it was basically a shot that just went right in between her legs. She didn't even really get down to try to save it with her blocker. She was just trying to cover essentially the center pass, and it went right off her leg into the back of the net to make it a 5-1 game. Not a lot you can do about that one, to be honest with you. That was trying to play both spots in that situation. McKenna Bales just kind of took advantage of it. So McKenna Bales will get on the scoreboard now as Sheridan leads 5-1. 5:30 to go here in this second period, excuse me. 5:30 to go in this second period. Again, we'll have an intermission here after this second period. And then we'll be back at the beginning of the third period once it is concluded. So a lot more goals here in this, I guess not a lot more, but a couple more goals for this Sheridan team in this second period. On this side close to us, a slap shot sent wide. That was a one-timer. That was Avery Nykirk who took that shot, and still being fought for by the goal here. Now it's up against the wall. Beitman is going to come away with it, try to find a centering pass once again. Puck still bouncing around a little bit, and now McKenna Bales will come away with it. She'll skate towards the boards, look for one of her teammates, and it was going to be Nykirk, but she had to try to get it with her backhand and doesn't do it successfully, and now it's sent offside from the neutral zone by one of the Sheridan players, and that will be an offside call, so we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. So now Sheridan going to face off here, and Yellowstone's going to come away with it at the face-off. And it is Blevins with it. She's going to send it up against the boards and back into the neutral zone from their own defensive area. Now it's sent back, and it'll be an offside call against Sheridan there. 4:50 to go in this second period. And we'll change the face-off spot, actually, because it was offside, but it was a little bit further past the red line. So they'll have a face-off closer to the defensive area. Still in the neutral zone, though. Closer to the defensive area of Sheridan. Josie Corso with it. She sends it into the offensive zone of Yellowstone. And Sheridan's going to have it in their defensive area. Now they will get something developed here, get back into the neutral zone, and look for an opportunity, but stopped by Yellowstone. Into the neutral zone still. Sheridan Well, neither team really has control of it right now. It's up against the boards. Now Yellowstone's going to have control of it in their own defensive area. 4:20 to go here in this second period. And a pass by Josie Corso from the neutral, or from their defensive area into the neutral zone, and now both teams, or Yellowstone will skate into the offensive zone. Look for a passing opportunity, try to find their teammates. Look for a goal, as they need one here. Skating around is Story, one of the better players on this Yellowstone team in terms of statistically, but not doing anything successfully there. It is knocked away by Sheridan, and a offensive attack by Sheridan is knocked away by Yellowstone this time. Skating into the neutral zone is Story, and now into the offensive zone of Yellowstone. Shot on target, but knocked away. This time, actually, that may have been wide. And now Sheridan will get control of it in the neutral zone. We'll have a one-on-one here. Possibly a one-on-one shot. No, Josie Corso, some great defense coming from behind and knocking away the stick. Didn't see who that was. Now a shot on target, off the blocker. Once again, a rebound opportunity, but again, knocked away by a Yellowstone defender up against the boards now. Now Sheridan's going to have it again up by the blue line. A shot on target, and it's scored! Alexander to Hendricks to Mudd, it looked like. I think it was Mudd who officially has the goal, Riley Mudd. Alexander and Hendricks, I think, will come away with the assist, and that will make it a 6-1 game. One of the Sheridan Hawks had a great opportunity to have a one-on-one against Alexander, but it was Josie Corso who came up from behind, lifted the stick, and that was all that was needed to get the puck out of the way, and then the puck just stayed in that offensive area for Sheridan, and a couple shots, a couple rebounds allowed that goal to get in. As we reset here in the defensive zone for Yellowstone, they're going to get the puck, send it all the way down to the opposite side. Not going to be icing, though. Didn't reach all the way. Didn't reach the trapezoid. So now we'll keep it going as a good pass from the defensive area into the neutral zone by Sheridan, picked up by Haswell. Gets into the offensive zone, up against the boards, battling against Corso here. Up against the boards, both still battling. Neither team able to come away with it. Now Corso comes away with it for Yellowstone, sends it against the board, and gets it into the neutral zone. And now Sheridan will come away with it from the neutral zone. They'll skate into the offensive area, but good defense again by Yellowstone. Corso's going to come away with it. Still in the neutral zone, Corso for Yellowstone. 2 minutes to go here in this second period. Now Sheridan's going to come away with it. Nykirk's going to skate forward, and she'll have a one-on-one opportunity, and she's going to look for a shot, and nearly does, but it gets blocked by Aspen Alexander. She was right in front of the net and looking to backhand one in. Doesn't do it successfully, and now a shot on target off the blocker of, or I guess the trapper of Alexander, and off the mask, and then just lands on top of it to stop play. 1:35 to go, 1:36 to go here in this second period. Now we're ready to go. Face off in the offensive zone for Sheridan, and Yellowstone's going to come away with it. Nykirk going to skate forward, try to stop this one from going past her on the boards, and it's still up against the boards in the offensive zone for Sheridan. Nykirk does come away with it, and she'll use some of her stick ability. Pass it forward, up against the boards. Now looking for one of her teammates. Haswell has it behind the net, and looking for a centering pass. And this time stopped by Alexander as she was looking for another centering pass, and it's trapped up against the post by Alexander. One minute, 8 seconds to go. And Sheridan going to come away with the face-off. Backhanded opportunity as it was skipped up against the window. Was not a shot on target. Went a little high. And now Sheridan still has it in the offensive zone, up by the blue line, but now a centering pass. Shot on target, but saved by Aspen Alexander. Glove save. We'll get a reset. 49.3 seconds to go in this third period. So again, another face-off in the offensive zone for Sheridan. McKenna Bales looking for the face-off. Yellowstone will come away with the face-off in the offensive zone, but Sheridan takes away with it. Takes it away, and then now Yellowstone will take it, and it will be sent into the neutral zone. And I think it was Hendricks who tries to save that one, sends it back into the offensive area, but does not do it successfully. It'll count it as or called as an offside against Sheridan. So we'll have another face-off. 42 seconds to go in this second period. Face-off this time, won by Sheridan once again. I believe it's Nykirk. No, Mowry with the puck here. She skates it forward into offensive zone, and then behind the goal, Sheridan looking for a centering pass. As it's still up against the wall. Yellowstone going to have control of it, but two players coming for it for Sheridan, and it's sent all the way into the neutral zone by Josie Corso up against the wall. Sheridan now going to get control of it in their own defensive area. Try to send it in the neutral zone, get some attack going, and they're going to do it successfully. It is Beitman with it here, and a centering pass goes right at the feet of one of her teammates. I think it was Abigail Gold once again. Tries to knock it around, a couple sticks going at it. Shot goes wide there, and that will end the period. So, after two periods here, it is a 6-1 game. Kind of an explosion of offense for Sheridan in that second period. Goes from 2-1 to 6-1 in that second period. And we will head into an intermission. We'll come back with more hockey, third period hockey coming up here next after the intermission. We'll be back here in just a little bit. We'll get to see the Zamboni drive around, everybody's favorite part, as the ice is freshened up here a little bit. We'll be back here in just a little bit. You're listening to Sheridan Lady Hawk Hockey here on SheridanMedia.com and on the Sheridan Media Facebook page and the Sheridan Media YouTube channel. We'll be back here in just a little bit. We're presented by the Ice House. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Whitney Rink inside the M&M Center. About 15 seconds away from getting this third period started. 6-1 lead for Sheridan as we head into this third period. Updated the shots on target here for both the first and second periods. And Sheridan with 48 shots on target now in this game, and Yellowstone with just 8 shots on target in this game. Shots on goal, and it is a 6-1 lead. So Yellowstone only had 2 shots on target in that second period, and Sheridan, I believe, had an extra 24. They had 24 after that first period, and I think 24 in that second period. And now we're at 48 in total, and 6-1 lead is what they have to show for it as we start this third period. And Sheridan will, at least for the starting point here, continue where they left off. They win this face-off to open up. And now they're into the offensive zone immediately of Yellowstone, opposite side here as the new period shifts over on fresh ice as well. So we'll see some flying around, if you will. It's into the neutral zone now. Sheridan going to come away with the puck in the neutral zone after it's knocked away by Yellowstone. Sheridan will get into the offensive zone now and look for an opportunity to get another goal cashed. Sheridan going to have it now. A centering pass, a shot on target, but it's knocked away. I believe it went off the post possibly there. Off the post or off the boot of Alexander. And Yellowstone going to have it in the neutral zone, get something going in the offensive area, but they don't do it successfully. They're back into the neutral zone. Josie Corso going to have it now. She'll skate in the offensive area, and a pass that was sent right at the boot of one of her teammates goes a little wide into the neutral zone, and now Sheridan will come away with it. And a centering pass that goes up behind the goal. Actually, it wasn't a centering pass. I think that was on purpose there to send it up behind the boards. And now up against the boards. And a shot that was on target. It goes off the blocker of Alexander and is knocked away by the Yellowstone defense. But Sheridan still with control of it. Up against the boards now. Centering pass once again. No one over there this time. One of the offensive players I think that they were looking for was actually skating off to get off the ice. And now Sheridan will still have it in the offensive zone, but it's in that up against the wall, kind of bouncing around. Both teams not with full control of it yet. Now Yellowstone will have an opportunity in their defensive end to get control of it. They don't do it successfully, though, as it's sent and knocked down by one of the Sheridan Sheridan skaters up against the boards on the far side. And now Yellowstone's going to have it, and they're going to send it all the way down right towards our feet up against the wall, and that will go for an icing call as it was sent from the neutral zone. So 14 minutes to go here in this third period. 6-1 lead, pretty comfortable here for Sheridan. I can't remember what the running clock rule is. I believe it's either 7 or 8 goals. I can't remember exactly what it is that will get the running clock going, but I would imagine if you're Sheridan, it's something that they are going for here. And the face-off down in the offensive zone for Sheridan is won by Yellowstone. And Yellowstone sent it up against the boards, and Sheridan can come away with it. It's Avery Nykirk with it, and looking for an opportunity to get a shot off, but it's blocked and knocked away by Yellowstone, but it's still in the offensive zone. Yellowstone can't get control of it, and now Sheridan will get control of it behind the goal, and now it's sent into the neutral zone by Sheridan. Nykirk will come back and get control of it and look for an opportunity here. She's going to skate past a couple of defenders for Yellowstone. And Nykirk's going to skate forward into the offensive zone. Somebody is offside, though, and that will ruin that offensive attack for the Lady Hawks. Didn't see who it was offside. I think it was Beitman. Yeah, Beitman, who I think was offside on the far side of where Nykirk was actually skating. And that is where that whistle was blown. So now face-off in the neutral zone. It's going to be won by Sheridan. And actually, I think they're going to call the face-off win by Yellowstone, and then it's sent into the offensive area of Yellowstone, but nobody was down there, so it's going to be called an icing. So we'll do it once again. Actually, the clock is running, so I guess we hit it, the running clock. Maybe I was wrong about that. I can't remember the rule exactly. I thought it was 6. It is 6? I think it was 6. But we haven't hit that yet, so the clock should still not be running. But whatever it is, nonetheless, the clock is running. 12:08 to go here in this third period. And a face-off win by Sheridan. It's up against the boards now in the offensive zone. as Sheridan still looking for some opportunities to get some points on the board, some goals on the score sheet, as it's still down there in the offensive zone. Josie Corso now for Yellowstone is going to come away with it. She'll send it up against the boards, try to get into the neutral zone, but again, Sheridan pounces on top of it. Good forechecking by this Sheridan team. That's kind of been the story for this team all season long, at least from what we have seen from them. They love the forecheck, and they're aggressive on their attack and defense. It's in the neutral zone now. Yellowstone with control of it in their own defensive area after it's sent from the neutral zone by a Sheridan player. But then again, Josie Corso gets control of it, sends it back into the neutral zone, and now Sheridan will have it with control, and they'll try to move into the offensive area. Don't do it successfully, as it's knocked away back into the neutral zone by Yellowstone. But then Sheridan comes up with it. Back and forth in the neutral zone. Sheridan will have it into the offensive area now. Moving forward. And now up against the walls. Or the boards, and it is sent a little high up against the net, and that will go down as a, I actually don't know what that is officially called off the top of my head. Nonetheless, there's probably not even a stat for that, where they just kind of clear it up into the net. I doubt it. I'm not 100% sure. But now the clock has stopped, so 10:58 to go. Clock just ran there for a little bit. I didn't notice it. Nobody else noticed it. No, that person running the clock, they're looking around hoping nobody else noticed it. We'll just say we didn't notice it. So now, 10:58 to go and counting. Face-off won by Sheridan in the offensive zone. They have control of it. As it sends up against the board, lots of board play in this game here today. Not a lot of centered passes. I mean, a couple obviously, but not a whole lot of centered action going on here so far in this third period. It's a lot of stuff up against the board, and Alexander will have the puck land right at her feet. Nothing really dangerous, and she'll just hop on top of it. Goaltender. And now with the stoppage in play, the clock will continue to run now. Now we're just mixing rules. As the face-off this time, Sheridan will get control of it. It's up by the blue line. They're still in the offensive zone. 6-1 lead for Sheridan, and this one is a centered pass, and it is knocked away by a Yellowstone defender. Now Yellowstone's going to come forward with an opportunity into the offensive area, but knocked away. Good defense by Mowry there to get it off the stick of the attacking player and get it into the neutral zone. And now Yellowstone will have the puck and reset here. Now an attacking opportunity. Again, another nice defense by Mowry there. Basically stop the stick and kick the puck away, if you will, from the Yellowstone player. Sheridan will try to get on top of it, and it's knocked away by Sheridan. And now a shot on target, but knocked away by Charlie Boys once again. And Koltiska will have it. Try to get it out into the neutral zone and do it successfully into the neutral zone. Somebody lost their mouth guard on the ice as well. I think it was one of the Sheridan players that lost their mouth guard. It's up now behind the net. Sheridan will try to get control of it. It's in the offensive area. Now it's sent into the neutral zone by a by Yellowstone. But now Sheridan will get control of it, and they send it into the offensive area. And we're going to have a delayed penalty. Our first penalty of the game, actually. And it will go against Yellowstone. And hooking, I believe, is the call. So our first penalty of the game will go against Yellowstone for a hooking down in the far corner, the offensive area of Sheridan. And it was Story who will go into the old sin bin for that call. And that will be kind of a big loss for this Yellowstone team, as a shot is taken by Avery Nykirk, but saved by Alexander. So we'll have a 2-minute penalty. This will be a power play for Sheridan. 8:30 to go in this third period. And the face-off is won by Yellowstone here, but quickly snuffed out. The skating snuffed out by Sheridan, but the ensuing stick handling will put the puck into the neutral zone for Sheridan, and Sheridan's going to come away with it. And again, the power play situation, look for a centering pass or an open person to take a shot, and it's Nykirk with the shot. It goes a little bit wide, And one of her teammates tried to slap one in there off the deflection, but doesn't do so successfully. It's up against the boards behind the net, and Josie Corso will have it. She sends it up against the boards for Yellowstone, but still not out of the defensive area. And Sheridan will have an opportunity here still, but now this time centering pass is stopped by Josie Corso. Corso with it, and Corso is going to get the puck knocked away by Avery Nykirk. She's got 2 people on her now, and this time Sheridan gets rid of it, and now Sheridan's going to have an opportunity with a couple of skaters still trailing behind this attack by Sheridan. Yellowstone skaters, though, and a shot on target, and it's scored by Nykirk. She just took it herself. And snuck it by the boot of Alexander, I believe. And that will make it a 7-1 game. Yeah, just kind of snuck it by the boot of Aspen Alexander. And that will be a power play goal for Sheridan. And that will make it a 7-1 game with 7:18 to go here in this third period. Yellowstone's going to win that face-off after the goal, but now an immediate turnover, and Sheridan's going to have a one-on-one opportunity and a shot on target. It's going to be knocked away by Alexander. Good defense there. Well, face-off in the offensive zone for Sheridan. 6:47 to go. 7-1 lead for the Lady Hawks. And Yellowstone's going to come away with it after the faceoff. Sheridan won the faceoff, but it was up by the blue line, and an errant pass allows Yellowstone to get the puck. Bales hounding the offensive attacker for Yellowstone, and now it's going to be knocked away by Alexander. Beitman has it, and pretty nice check by Beitman to get the puck away from one of the Yellowstone attackers, and now Bales is going to have it moving forward into the offensive zone. Good hockey stop there. Stops on a dime, but so does the Yellowstone defender, Josie Corso. And now a puck sent to the offensive zone. Some good defense played there by the Sheridan Hawk defender, Lady Hawk defender. That was a Thea Gaviotis, who was on a one-on-one there and did a good job knocking that one away up against the boards. Now Josie Corso is going to have it for Yellowstone. She's going to send it into the offensive zone looking for one of her teammates, but no one there, and Sheridan will be able to pounce on it and get an opportunity, and we're going to get no call there as Mudd was taken down. Actually, we will get a call. I believe that will go down as it'll either be a slashing or a hooking call. It's against Story once again. I believe that will be a slashing call there. So another 2-minute penalty that will send Story to the penalty box, the old sin bin, for another 2 minutes. Another power play for Sheridan. So 2 penalties for Story, number 97 for this Yellowstone team, in essentially 2 minutes. 2 2-minute penalties. 2 minutes of ice time, I should say. As the power play is won by Sheridan, but it's stopped by Yellowstone, and then it's sent up against the boards, and now Sheridan will come away with it in the neutral zone. They'll have to reset. And now coming forward, Sheridan will have control of it. I believe Alexander has it. Centering pass goes a little bit wide up against the boards once again. McKenna Bales will have it now. Who gets control of it? Looks for another centering pass, and Alexander has it. Shot on target and scored by Alexander. Teammate found her just at the top of the blue line, and she had basically no one around her. Was able to kind of just take her time and slot it on the right side by the net, or right side by the boot of Alexander, to make it an 8-1 game now. So 8-1 lead for Sheridan. 5 minutes to go in this third period. This one, for the most part, looks like it's pretty well in hand for Sheridan, as Sheridan wins the faceoff. Nykirk going to come away with it and look for an opportunity. She's going to skate forward. Good centering pass, but teammate missed it a little bit. She was skating off on her backhand side. So couldn't really do anything with it anyways, but Nykirk gets control of it up against the close side of the boards here, the near side. And Nykirk will get control of it once again, and it's still in the offensive zone for Sheridan. A couple of teammates for Sheridan up down against the boards looking to get control of it again. Nothing doing though, and now it'll be an offsides call against Sheridan as it was right up against the blue line, and Yellowstone is able to push it past the blue line and make it an offsides. And now I think we do still have officially a running clock. Oh, we have a penalty too. We have a penalty against Sheridan. I didn't see what that penalty was. I thought it was an offside, but my mistake. It looks like it was a penalty. And it'll go against Avery, Charlie boys. So it'll be a Yellowstone power play, 2 minutes here. I didn't see what that penalty was for. I think it, well, I'm not even going to guess. I'm not even sure. So 2 minutes, 4:11 to go here in this third period. 8-1 lead for Sheridan. And it's a Yellowstone power play. Sheridan going to win the face-off. Alexander going to come away with it, and she'll send it up against the boards. And now, a pretty good attack there by Sheridan on the offhand. And Sheridan still with control of it, though. They're in the defensive area. They're kind of going to just try to stretch Yellowstone out as much as they can. And now Sheridan's going to come away with it actually on the defensive end. Now into the offensive zone. The defensive player for Yellowstone did not make a good clearance, but now good recovery defense by Yellowstone is going to get the puck into the neutral zone and now into the offensive zone for Yellowstone. But now it's sent into the neutral zone by Sheridan. Some good power play defense. 1:20 to go in this power play for Yellowstone. Now into the offensive area. Yellowstone looking for an opportunity and a stick that is flying errantly. One of the Sheridan Lady Hawks sticks. And now Sheridan will be on the attack. It's Mallory with the puck here. It's a 5-on-4 in the power play, so they're looking for an offhand goal possibly, Sheridan is, or maybe just to kill as much time as possible, really, in this power play. 45 seconds to go in it. 2:55 to go in the game. And now Yellowstone's going to have control of it in their own defensive end. They'll skate forward into the neutral zone. It's Josie Corso with it. She'll put it behind the goal and look for one of her teammates to get down there and get an aggressive forecheck going and get control of the puck in the offensive end. But Sheridan going to come away with it rather comfortably as Alexander has it, sends it by the boards, by way of boards, to Mowry. And now Mowry is going to push forward into the neutral zone and loses it to Josie Corso. And now, I believe it's Nykirk with it here. Nykirk with the puck. And she's looking for a defensive opportunity or an opportunity to get rid of it. Trying to slow the clock down a little bit now. Power play is done. And both teams are back at full strength on the ice. 2 minutes to go here in this third period. 8-1 lead for Sheridan. And Beitman with it. She'll send it up against the boards. Out wide trying to get rid of it. Nykirk gets control of it as well. And she had it up against the boards, and now it's going to bounce around the boards again towards Nykirk. She'll try to send it one of her teammates. Bale's going to get control of it here, and she'll skate into the neutral zone with an opportunity to get another attack going. But quickly snuffed out by Yellowstone in the defensive area. And now Yellowstone's going to reset. Still in the offensive zone for Sheridan. We have a shot on target, but it's knocked away and saved. Excuse me, that went in. That was a goal. I couldn't even tell. I apologize. I thought Alexander had saved that. There wasn't much of a reaction from the bench. It's kind of hard to see over here as well sometimes from this distance. And I thought that there was another save. I didn't even see who had scored that. I apologize. But 9-1 lead. We actually have a change in goaltenders as well for Sheridan. Got a new goaltender in between the pipes. 1:22 to go, so for the final minute and a half here. And Sheridan, 9-1 lead now. Still pressing the attack. Sheridan with control of it in the offensive zone still. A minute to go left in this game. And still a centering pass. Shot on target. Knocked away, though, by Yellowstone. Another shot on target. And knocked away by Aspen Alexander once again. This time another shot on target. That one sent a little bit wide, though, not on target. And Sheridan still regains control of the puck in the offensive zone. 45 seconds to go in the game. 9-1 lead for Sheridan. And this time gained control by Yellowstone, and they'll just send it all the way down into the offensive zone from their defensive area, and then it'll be called an icing. 30 seconds to go in this game, though, now with the official running clock, I believe. And they're going to try to restart this game as soon as possible, obviously. They don't want to end the game on the running clock with the faceoff still to come, so they are just about ready to go here. 10 seconds now, 9-1 lead, and the faceoff won by Yellowstone. They're going to send it up the boards. And now a shot on target goes and is knocked away wide by Aspen Alexander. And that is how this game will end. So once again, Sheridan, Lady Hawks with another dominant performance on the ice here tonight. It's a 9-1 victory for the Lady Hawks. They'll see if they can replicate it once again tomorrow morning, tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. is the start time for tomorrow's game. Steven Schreffler will be on the call. Corman Hanchett will be doing the camera work once again. He was doing it here tonight, and he'll be doing it once again tomorrow. And we'll be back again tomorrow for another game between the Sheridan Lady Hawks and Yellowstone. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys very much for tuning in here tonight. Again, 9-1 victory for the Sheridan Lady Hawks. We'll be back again tomorrow. Big thank you to the Ice House for sponsoring as always. And that will wrap things up for me. James Timberlake, Coleman Hanchett, thank you once again. Steven Schreffler for helping set up as always. He's our engineer, and he's always helping out. He'll be back here tomorrow for the 9 a.m. puck drop between these two teams again tomorrow. You've been listening, watching Sheridan Lady Hawk Hockey here on SheridanMedia.com, the Sheridan Media Facebook page, and the Sheridan Media YouTube channel.